Hey there, how you doing? Charlie Winters here with football tips for Sunday the 28th of May. Well, it's the final day of the Premiership and there's an awful lot at stake and it's far more exciting, obviously, at the bottom of the table, and it normally is most seasons, to be fair. Well, you saw Luton get promoted and you saw the player collapse on the pitch. So, let's get straight back to the bets. So, the bets I'm having some sending off bets, and I'll explain them in a minute. And then I'm having the regular over 2.5, over 3.5, and over 4.5 goals treble. So let me get into one of the most unlikely bets to come up, but definitely it gets the blood pumping if it gets a bit feisty. So this is the bet. So it's a 75 pence. Sorry. First of all, I've shown you the wrong bet first. It's a 75 pence Trixie. It comes to £3, and basically you want 2 or more sendings off in the matches. So basically you want, I probably explained that wrong already. You want two of the selections to come up, should I say, as a minimum. Although if one only comes up, there's no return because it's doubles and a treble. So 75 pence Trixie. So it's a player centre off in the Everton and Bournemouth match, Leicester and West Ham match, and Leeds and Tottenham match. All 3 matches concern the relegation positions. There's an awful lot at stake. They can soon spit the dummies out. So I've actually doubled down now, because what I've gone for now is the bet I was getting confused with originally, and it is so this entire bet, I believe, comes to £2. So as you can see, they're huge prices, and I've gone for the same matches again. I've actually gone for 50p, 350p singles. In fact, one of them's 52p, just to round it up to £2. So the bet is, this bet I'm showing you now is currently the 12 pence Trixie. But as I said, I've also had 50 pence singles on the 3 selections as well. So it's the same matches again. So this bet is each team to have a player sent off. So basically a player from either side to get sent off. Extremely unlikely to happen, and that's why they're giving you these huge odds. But it's the last day of the season, dummies get spat out. So each team player sent off at 40-1, the Leeds versus Tottenham match. Add that to your bet slip. Then add each team a player sent off at 66-1, Leicester versus West Ham. Add that to your bet slip. And then finally, each team player sent off at 50-1, Everton versus Bournemouth. So then all you need to do, 12 pence Trixie, and then just put 50 pence at side of the two of the selections as singles, and make one of them 52p, just to round it up to £2. And then I'm going to get onto the regular goals bet. So I'm going to show you the over 2.5. So basically, this bet in total comes to a tenner. So 15 for the day, £10 for this bet, and basically you want goals. So it's a £6. Unfortunately, the prices are so stingy; it's unbelievable today. Normally, a £6 bet would make you £35, £40. It's £16 return, and that is dreadful. So, and this is even taking into consideration some of the other teams that those matches were poor as well. So £6 treble, over 2.5 goals in the Southampton versus Liverpool match, over 2.5 goals in the Arsenal versus Wolves match, and over 2.5 goals in the Leicester versus West Ham match. So then what you do then, place the bet, and then it's the same teams again, but it's a £3 treble over 3.5 goals treble. So this is a separate bet, so place the previous bet, start with a blank bet slip, and it's £3 treble over 3.5 goals in the Southampton match, over 3.5 goals in the Arsenal match, and over 3.5 goals in the Leicester match. Place that bet, and now next it's going to be a £1 treble over 4.5 goal treble. Same matches, Southampton, Arsenal, and Leicester. That makes, I believe, £38 for that bet. So that would normally make, I think it's about £300. It's absolutely ridiculous. So the racing is dreadful for today. I'm already looking at red car. And I'll be honest, Saturday started off, I thought, hey, up, because every time the first one wins, I'm thinking, how much do I need to retire? So, well, unfortunately, it didn't quite work out like that. So I've looked at one for tomorrow. I can't remember its name, but I can tell you who trains it and who rides it. So Saturday, I think, what was it, about £13 back? Disappointing, really. Also, we actually got a forecast up, but you would not have made a profit on the forecast. And also, in the description, I left a list of horses that were Craven Fast Ground. I think we actually had a couple of winners out of that, but I think one of them was Spirit of something. That was quite well backed. I think it was about 10s in the morning. I think it returned 9-2. Then there was that Covey as well. Unfortunately, Killybegs Warrior, it could never get to the front, and it weren't happy one bit not being able to get to the front because it couldn't control the pace, and it was always being like, it was always going to be asked a question to keep up with the pace, because I think it wants further, but that's why I really wanted it to go to the front and dictate the pace. But anyway, I'm rabbiting on now. So the horse I like the look of, do not back it yet. I believe it's in the first race at Redcar. It's drawn number 1. It's something like Vanity Affair. In fact, I tell you what, I've got the race up now. I just happened to Variety Island. The horse is. If the odds come out relatively early, about 5 o'clock, let's say you see 16-1, take it. Don't go crazy, but take it and back it each way. I'm still looking at the race, but I really like the look of that. And low numbers dominate, even on fast ground at Redcar. I've been looking through the flat stats, and over 7 furlongs, low numbers are still preferred. And I just like the look of it. And it's crying out for this fast ground, although its sire does say it wants a slower ground, but it ran last year off much higher marks on ground like concrete. So that's just a heads up for that horse. I'm not saying I'm definitely going to back it, but I'm more than likely going to include it for Monday's selections. So if you give me a like, I've really rabbited on that. Give me a like or subscribe or a comment. That's absolutely fine. Let me know how you thought the new approach was yesterday. I think we still did okay, as in like, we lost, so I didn't do okay. But I think we could see like there were several horses that ran well, like Craven, for example. I would never have picked that in the month of Sundays. I don't normally pick them with first time blinkers or visor. I think it was visor. Don't normally have them after they've been gelded, and would never even look to it. It actually came to win the race, but couldn't quite get there. So so that's enough from me now. Enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy the football if you're watching it. Give me a like or subscribe. That's absolutely fantastic. The very best of luck. Charlie Winters, over and out. Cheers, mate.